been a really great process for me going through this whole award journey and being nominated for this prize, because as a young writer you're really looking for those steps on which you can sort of really build a foundation. You have your friends and your family telling you certain things about your writing, you workshop certain stories, and it's not really until you get picked up by a journal or you get a nod like this award has been, that you can start to put the pieces of your career into perspective. So when you're working on a short story collection, having one of them sort of picked out and put into an anthology like this, especially in the company of writers who you admire so much, like Austin Clarke and Priscilla Uppal and Leon Rook. When I was in my MA program at U of T, my teacher, Rosemary Sullivan, spoke very highly of ELQ. So to have a story appear there also feels like you've sort of reached a kind of a stepping stone in Canadian writing. And that's one thing about being a young Canadian writer, is we have these giants in our literary circles that we look up to and we aspire to and we read since we're children. So to be again in that company is really encouraging as part of the award and the journal itself. When he pulled into the clearing and stopped, the grass came as high as the driver's side window. Through the rolled-down opening, he smelled the damp stalks and the wet tannin of mud. He switched off the headlights and sat in silence as the familiar shape of the cabin began to edge itself out from the blackness. He breathed in full lungs of air in the audible quiet. Crickets, a frog croaking its coordinates somewhere in the dark like a two-toned ratchet. The sound of waves muted in the distance. Slowly the posts of the weathered gray porch appeared, then the tilted eaves of the roof, stopping where the blackberry bushes had wildly overgrown. Next he saw the worn log siding, the Indian chair crafted from bent saplings and bark. The faded color in the corner was a forgotten beach towel, crumpled and solidified beneath 10 winters of snow. The cabin looked smaller than he remembered. The roof had caved at the back, maybe that was why. He was always surprised at the difference the passing of years made to the memory of objects. Rooms shrank. Ceilings drifted downward. How much smaller everything was that had been magnificent and indestructible as a kid. So fallible what had once seemed faultless. Nothing ever stayed the same as you remembered it.